Welcome to the Ravenloft pre-order packages. Now, full disclosure, what I'm about to show you may be information that is not intended for the community's eyes yet. This sort of just appeared in a link. Somebody posted about it in the forums, and thanks for bringing it to our attention. I thought I'd do a video and share my thoughts about it. But this is viewable through the forums right now, so that makes it fair game. But again, whether or not this is a link that is working as intended, an intended leak, or a mistake, I don't know. In any event, so going to the dev tracker on DDO.com, and several days ago they shared with us Mists of Ravenloft exclusive Strahd art, and that was just a link to some pictures of Strahd, just to get us hyped for the upcoming expansion. But if you go to that link now, it goes to this page, which is like a pre-order page. And the old Strahd art, which it was basically this right behind you. You see Strahd sitting in the chair there. And there was a few other pictures. But now we see these pre-order packages. So it was very interesting. So I thought I would go over these. And, I'm going to be a little bit of a Debbie Downer when I go over these, because for the first time, this is our third expansion. In the first two expansions, Menace of the Underdark and the Shadowfell Conspiracy, I went for the big ultimate, package the first two times. But for the first time, I'm going to be just going with the basic standard edition when it comes to Ravenloft. And I will explain why. But please realize, this is my own personal opinion. I'm not telling you what you should do, and I realize some of this stuff may have relevance or, important meaning to you, but I'm going to explain why I'm just going to be going with the standard stuff. So, just my opinion. If you want to go for the bigger collector's edition or the ultimate fan model, go for it. If you like that stuff, go for it. I totally support your decision. Alright, so we have the standard edition. We have the collector's edition. So the standard edition is going to run $39.99. Again, this is all subject to change. The collector's edition is going to be $79.99, and the ultimate fan bundle right now it says $129.99. All subject to change. So standard edition, we're going to get, you're going to get the Mists of Ravenloft with every edition, with every version. Of course, that is the expansion. And what is that going to be? Well, let's scroll down real quick to see what that's going to be. Experience 12 new dungeon quests, a new raid, a new wilderness area, 2 new public areas, a new saga, and more. So that's what the expansion is going to be. And all packages are going to come with the standard Aasimar race. The collector's edition and the fan bundle, ultimate fan bundle, are going to come with an extra character slot. Well, I don't really care about the character slots. I don't have a bunch of alts. I have plenty, so that doesn't interest me. So we have different versions of a Survivors package. So here in the standard edition, we got 20 Astral Shards and a Supreme Res Cake. Here we got 50 Astral Shards in the Collector's Edition, 2 Supreme Cakes, and an Ethereal Rest Shrine. In the Ultimate Survivors package for the Ultimate Fan Bundle, we have 140 Astral Shards, 3 Supreme Res Cakes, 2 Ethereal Rest Shrines, and 5 Mirrors of Glamoring. Well, I have plenty of Astral Shards already. I don't care about Res Cakes, I don't care about Ethereal Rest Shrines, and I've got 3 Mirrors of Glamoring sitting in my bank that I don't use now, and if I wanted more, I can just buy them at any time. So the stuff right here in the Collector's and Ultimate Fan Bundle, it doesn't really have any value to me. But I will say that, if they had come out with something special, like a permanent Ethereal Rest Shrine, which you might be thinking, well, that's really overpowered. Well, maybe put an hour-long timer on it, or a 6-hour, whatever. That would be very interesting to me. But just an Ethereal Rest Shrine that I can go turn in some, Ebron Dragon Shards to get, basically, doesn't really do anything for me. So that's all that you get with a standard edition. So moving on to things that we're going to get in the Collector's and Ultimate Fan Bundle, Universal Tree of Astounding Knife Fighter is going to come with both of these bundles. Again, all tentative. That is a melee tree. As most of you who watch my videos know that I only play casters, so that's meaningless to me. That doesn't do anything for me. Okay, so the Collector's Edition is going to come with the Heroic Scarecrow Hireling. So there's another permanent hireling. We've got the Alabaster Lioness and the Ebony Lioness, or whatever it was called. And in the second expansion, we got the owl bears. So the difference between the Ultimate Fan Bundle and the Collector's Edition is going to be the Ultimate Fan Bundle comes with the Legendary level Scarecrow Hireling and the Heroic one, whereas the Collector's Edition, the middle one, only comes with the Heroic level Scarecrow Hireling. And I think this is going to be some kind of a fighter. It looks really cool. They did a good job. I mean, this is like a Scarecrow out of your nightmares, like a horror movie Scarecrow, which is really, really cool. But the reality is that I never use mine. The owlbears and the lionesses, sometimes I pull them out to like pull levers, but they're really not that great historically. You know, maybe this one will be good. I don't know, but you know, I run Reaper quests, and you can't pull these things out in Reaper quests, and even in old like Epic Elites, they were kind of useless, other than for lever pulling. You know, if you're doing like normal and hard questing, or if you had some sort of summoner build that was boosting all your summons abilities, that might be more meaningful, but I have generally found these things to not be of much value, and I already have, like I said, I already have the 2 lionesses, I already have the 2 owlbears. I don't really feel like I need these scarecrows. Let's keep going. So we got exclusive Peruvian Cosmetics here in the middle package and in the big package. So I don't use my cosmetics very often, so I still have my old ones from the old, you know, packs, like some goggles and hats and things that I just don't use. So it just doesn't really interest me. And that's just, again, that's my personal feeling on it. And then the big package will come up with a Vampire Hunter cosmetics as well. So there's some more cosmetics, but again, it just doesn't do it for me. Personal opinion. Moving on, the middle package, the collector's edition, is going to have the exclusive cosmetic pet Black Cat, and the big one will have that as well. The big one will also include a Raven. I never use my cosmetic pets. You know, they were neat novelty at first. I never bring them out anymore. I just find them irritating now. So those are meaningless to me. I know a lot of you out there like your cosmetic pets, and that's cool. And like I said at the beginning of this, if you like this stuff, that's great. Go for it. I'm just trying to give you my own personal feelings about why I'm just going to go with the basic package this time. Okay, so the last thing on the collector's edition is the code for 30 days of VIP access, and then the ultimate fan package, that's code for 60 days of VIP access. Well, I'm already VIP, so that is meaningless to me. New iconic hero. I assume that means the iconic Azamar. Well, you know, I think they made a big mistake with Azamar in making the focus too narrow. You know, because the stances or the forms are incompatible with Warlock, Druid, Palemaster, and Sorcerer forms, and I play casters, like, they've decided that those classes, you know, you're not going to be able to use the, you know, the big features from the Azamar trees if you're those classes, because the forms or stances are incompatible. And I think that was a big mistake. Iconic Azamar, from what I've seen, like, that's going to be for paladins, clerics, monks, and favored souls. I don't play those classes. I have a favorite soul, but favorite souls suck right now. I know that they're going to do some enhancement improvements, maybe make a 3rd enhancement tree. Maybe they'll be a lot better soon, but you know, I think most of the community knows that favored souls are way overdue for you know, an improvement. They've just lagged so far behind. They have no SLAs, etc., etc. So, you know, iconic Azamar, and just Azamar in general, doesn't appeal to me because it's, you know, like I said, the big, you know, cool stances or abilities from the tree are incompatible with the classes that I like to play, and classes that a lot of you out there like to play too. I know there's a lot of people that just play casters generally, or just play melee. So, but if you like to play pallies, clerics, favored souls, monks, your Azamar and iconic Azamar may be a really cool option for you. And then the last thing over here is a Bottle of Mist, teleport to Barovia. Now, I don't know exactly what that's going to be, or what the implications of this is a better way to say it. Now, it sounds like it's just going to be like a key to the City of Evening Star, where you can click on it and go to Barovia. But the question out there... Oops, I missed some things. I'll come back to that. Okay, so... shared storage upgrade. So this is now stuff we're getting into that's not available in any of the other packages. This is exclusive to the Ultimate Fan Bundle. So new shared storage upgrade 10 slots. I already have like 170 slots. 10 more, that's not a big deal. I'm certainly not going to jump to the 129 package for 10 more slots. Weapon aura missed for every character. Weapon aura is just it's a cosmetic. It doesn't really have a lot of interest in to me. The next item is a racial enhancement point tome for every character. That is really interesting. You're going to get an extra racial enhancement point for every character. And they've done, they had the skill point tomes for every character in like previous expansions. So that's really, really awesome. And at first I was like, oh, I really want that. But then I started thinking 3-6 months after this expansion comes out, they're probably going to make those tomes available in the DDO store. They've already said there's not going to be anything exclusive available in these packages, which I think is a mistake, because you had all these people that were like, well, I wasn't, playing the game when the pre-orders came out before, and so I didn't have access to the, the Lioness or whatever. So they decided to not go with any exclusive pre-order offers, but to me that's kowtowing to people who don't play the game. I think you need to reward the people that do play the game. That's just my opinion. I understand some of you are going to have strong feelings otherwise. That is my opinion. I think you reward the people that play, and you reward the people that are VIP, etc., for example. Okay, so I'm just going to take, the gamble that there are going to be these tomes available in the store anyways, and it's 3 to 6 months that I'm going to be able to buy for, 1,500 turbine points or something, or excuse me, standing stone, or DDO points, what they're called. So I think it's probably, pretty obvious that those will become available later on, but, you don't know for sure. But 1 point, I'm already going to get 10 extra points from all the ratios that I'm doing. 1 more point, it's cool, but I'm not going to jump to the $129 option for 1 point for every character. I personally only play like 2 characters regularly anyways. And lastly, okay, so now we're back down to the Bottle of Mist, which I already started talking about. So what are the implications of this? Is it probably, it sounds like it's like the key to the City of Evening Star. You click on it, you get to teleport to Barovia. Like the key to the City of Evening Star, you click on it, you get to teleport to Evening Star. But the question, the hanging question is, how do we get to Barovia without that? Obviously, there's going to be a way, and I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to be pretty freaking irritated if we got to log out of the game and log back into Barovia to get there without this thing. That's going to be freaking garbage. I understand you may have to walk there or something, but if I got to log out of the game to get there, that's going to be really irritating. So I'm really hoping they don't do something silly like that. Then I wondered, is this Bottle of Mist going to be available as a favor reward? Once you get a whole bunch of favor, like the key to the City, I don't know. So we'll see. So that's that. I'm just going to go with the $39 option this time. If you like the bigger options, that's great. Go for it. Part of me wants to get the $129 package because I want to support the work that they do. But at the same time, there's just, that's a lot of money to me, and there's just not enough that sways me to get that package. I'd like something more unique, something really special, and it's just not there for me. So where are we at? So I'm just going to go with the $39 one this time, and it'll be interesting to see if this is the real deal, if they are really about to announce it and this was just, the link was made available too soon, or this is just sort of a placeholder and the actual prices and the actual items are going to change dramatically. We'll see. So that's that. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions about any one of my videos, you can respond on YouTube.